Oh, you've done it now, Johnny.
Welcome to the breakdown with Jay and Nell, where we'll discuss all of your NFL and NBA news.
Tap in if you want to get to the breakdown.
Welcome to the breakdown with Jay and Nell. I'm Jay.
And I'm L.
And today, you guys, we're going to talk about the NBA playoffs and the NFL schedule. But before we get started, how was your week, L?
Long. My week was long. Very long.
Yeah.
As you can see, work still kicking my butt. But it was a long, I guess, rewarding week. I guess. How was yours?
It was good. It was all right. Just a typical week. Didn't do anything special.
Yeah, it's time to elevate, fam. We got to stop being lit. We got to be big dogs and not big little pups. And that work. Um, Somebody got
Yep.
to do it.
Just work and come home.
Huh?
I said, just work and come home.
Yeah, that sounds like a typical life of an adult.
Yep. Adulting.
I didn't ask for this, so they lied to me. Somebody lied to me. They said, "Oh, when you become an adult, you can do what you want to do." I became an adult. I couldn't do what I wanted to do at all. The most I could do was curse, and even then, I couldn't say everything. I had to be censored. Gosh darn it! That's even true.
All right, let's get into these playoff games. We have a game six with the Boston Celtics and the New York Knicks. Knicks leading the series right now, 3-2. Who do you have winning game six?
It better be the Knicks, but the way they playing, it's probably gonna be Boston. It's gonna go to Game 7. I think the Knicks should have definitely taken taking care of business that the other day. Cause you need as much rest as possible, and y'all over there playing, so y'all don't want to win. It's gonna be Indiana versus Minnesota.
I don't know. I think the Knicks. I think they're gonna take care of business. They're gonna take care of business. They'll be at home.
Walking at home, that don't mean nothing.
They're gonna
You
take care of business, bro.
you want to take care of business the quicker, the better.
I think they go. I don't think they're gonna let this opportunity slip by. I think they're gonna go and handle it.
They had the opportunity the other night. You see what happened.
This is their best chance to win too. Like Boston without Jason Tatum, and this is their best chance to win. So I did they'll handle
They better.
it. But if you didn't watch the last game, Celtics won 127 to 102. They shot 45% from three. Derek White had 34 points, and Jalen Brown had 26 points. So they was
Man,
on fire for the 3 point line.
honestly, man, this is their time to win. This is why you have built that team to beat Boston. So you might as well go and take advantage of it while you can. Get it in while you still can.
Yep.
Now, forget the East. Everybody care about the East like that. Let's get to
You
the
said
West.
what?
Get to the real. Let's get to the real one.
Well, we got a game 7, Denver Nuggets versus Oklahoma City. That game's gonna be on Sunday. Who do you have winning game 7?
Denver. Are they at home or are they on the road?
They'll be in OKC.
Denver. They get to breathe a little bit better. Get their win back. Definitely gonna be Denver.
Yeah, I think it's Denver too. It just for some reason when the Oklahoma City they get in the playoffs, it's like they lack focus or something's going on. Like they're not fully there, and they always like crumble in the playoffs. Like they be having great regular seasons. When playoff time come, they fold.
Like a
And
bad
Denver, they've been. You said what?
like a bad pair of laundry.
Yep. It just Denver, that experience. They've been in situations like this before. They have playoff experience. They won the championship. So they got Jokic, best player in the NBA. Last game, Nuggets won 119-107. They out rebounded the Thunder 52-40. Yeah, was a big telling point from that game. Jokic had 29-14, and Murray had 25 points.
That man Jokic is a beast. Like to see him transform from what he used to be to what he is now, it's just a lot.
Yep. Yeah, I got the Nuggets. Yeah, the Nuggets go good and handle it.
Now I got a question for you since we're talking about the NBA stuff. As you know, and hopefully our fans know, that the Mavericks got the number one pick,
Uh-huh.
and it is projected that they're going to get Cooper Flag. Now, do you think that Nico is going to trade that pick?
I'm going to
Or,
say no.
or better yet, before you answer that, what would take? What type of trade would it take for a team to keep the number one pick?
To get the number one pick, I need multiple first rounders for one, and I need a star player in return, like a superstar.
So, like, let's say Houston wanted to get that. So, who would you get from Houston?
Nobody.
You wouldn't want Jalen Green or Amon Thompson?
No, they're not worth the first overall pick in the draft.
You don't think Jalen Green is worth a first round draft pick?
Nope. No, not a first round draft pick. I'm saying the number one pick. He's not worth
Oh,
that.
the number one pick. I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah.
So what about? Well, I would say Victor, but Victor had a lot of health issues right now going on.
Spurs ain't traded Victor. And they pick right behind us, so it doesn't really make sense.
Didn't know it. So what if? What if Boston gave you Jason Tatum?
Mm. I say no. I still say no.
Okay. What about Jalen Brown?
No.
No. Okay. All right. The Knicks. They gave you both. They gave you both Jalen Brunson back and Cat.
No. Are you making these trades up on the NBA trade machine?
No, actually, they come out of my damn head, really. Okay, all right. What if you got Luca back? Let's just retrade the Luca back to y'all.
Man, a lot of people were saying that, but Nah, I mean I would take Luka back, but it's not realistic. It's not gonna happen.
Okay.
Yep.
What if Golden State traded Steph Curry?
But he just going down the line. He going through every NBA team.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
You wouldn't want the greatest. You wouldn't want the greatest 3-point shooter in the game. You wouldn't want the Splash Brothers back
no,
together in the
no.
D.
We got Kyrie. How that's gonna work?
Trade that nigga.
Uh, nah, bro. I don't think there's any player in the world that I'll trade the number one overall pick
Giannis.
for.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I had this conversation with my coworker. He asked me, he was like, "Would you draft Cooper Flag or trade the number one pick for Giannis?" I've been wanting Giannis on the Mavericks like for years. Like when Luka first came into the league, I wanted Giannis. I was like, but now I don't know how it'll work because AD played the four. He said he don't want to play at the five, so Giannis got to play at the three.
They wouldn't give a fuck
So
if he don't want to play the 5. You gonna play the 5?
I don't know. If the Bucks are entertaining it, I'm willing to listen. I don't know if they will. I don't know if Giannis will want to come here. So
I hear a report where uh where they wanted where he wanted to go to someplace where there ain't no taxes.
yeah, I saw that. But also know like San Antonio might be interested in getting them. Oh man.
When
Woo.
the Victors, they got a child point guard.
Yeah, they got what's his name? Uh they got De'Aaron Fox.
Oh yeah. I don't know why I forgot about him. And didn't he want to go there anyways?
Oh, De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah,
Yeah, he said he did.
that's crazy.
Yep. I don't know. Right as of right now, I see Giannis going to the Spurs because how the Spurs building that team around Wemby, they'll be nice in a couple of years. You add Giannis to that and a couple of more pieces, like in a couple of years, they could contend for a championship.
Yeah, I agree. They definitely. Yeah, I agree.
Actually, Spurs are the best landing spot for Giannis. I don't think Houston's a good fit. I saw that y'all may be interested in them, but it depends on like what y'all could put together as a trade package.
That
But
and we got too many taxes. For you laughing, bro? Them taxes be eating be high as hell.
yeah, but we'll see where Giannis lands. We'll see if he ends up requesting the trade or the Bucks trade him. But we're ready to move into these NFL games.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna start off with the Christmas Day games. First game you got is the Cowboys and the Commanders. Second game you got is the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings.
I don't know how I feel about that. I'm still. I know it's been like 2, maybe 3 years since they started doing it with the Christmas games, but I don't like that. It rubs me
You
the wrong
did
way.
takes away from the NBA.
Yeah, like y'all got Thanksgiving and the other games leading up to that. Like let the NBA have Christmas, but y'all already got a damn near split a season, more or less.
Yeah,
Let the folks had a moment. Y'all wasn't even worried about it, or at least do a Black Friday.
Yeah.
But you said
Uh,
Dallas is good too now.
the Commanders.
Ooh, see, I don't. So one thing is this: I don't know how they're gonna do with George Pickens. So I want to say it'll work, but I'd have to see how George Pickens works with with CD Lamb. But I would lean towards Dallas.
Okay. That's the first Dallas prediction I heard today. Somebody commented on our TikTok video and they said Commanders. I don't know if they're being haters or they're being for real. But I gotta go with Cowboys too. I think now that we have a number two receiver, offense gonna be a little bit more balanced. And Commanders, they can double CD all they want. George Pickens gonna be open, or there'll be more targets for our tight end, Jake Ferguson. But I like it. I think Cowboys could be more well balanced with the running game. Now they have another weapon in passing game. And the Commanders defense is all right. It's not dominant. Like, they don't have that shut down corner that could like lock down your best number one target. They don't got the pass rushers like that to get after the quarterback. So pretty much just if we could phase out Payne, phase him out the game, don't let him dominate, should be a good game. But I think it's gonna be close because it's a divisional game. But I like the matchup for Christmas, and this is our first Christmas game in like I think like in so many years. The last time I played Christmas was like 2010. So I like it that we getting some love on Christmas.
So they've done Christmas games before.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
think like
they do.
no, they done Christmas games before. I think uh I'll say they brought it back recently, maybe like it's probably been like 4 or 5 years. I
Oh,
think.
okay.
Yeah. Uh the next matchup, oh yeah. The Lions and the Vikings.
I'm gonna go with the Lions, but I hope the Vikings can make it competitive.
I wanna see what JJ McCarthy gonna do because Christmas, that's a big stage, so I wanna see how he performs in that. But
Yeah, I agree.
I'm going with the Lions. I'm going with the Lions too.
Yeah,
Even though
I want it to be a competitive game, but I need to know how both seasons are gonna shape out before up to that point.
yeah, Um, yeah, it's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna be a close one. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout, but we'll see how their offense look by their
Hmm.
new offensive coordinator with the Lions, and we'll see how JJ McCarthy is doing in his first full season as a starter. So,
Hmm.
all right, that's it for Christmas games. We're gonna move over to Thanksgiving. The first matchup we have is the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions.
The quintessential game. They always play the game. They always play with each other. Um, but again, it depends on how the season starts out for both. But I'm gonna go with the Lions because I know it's gonna be at Ford Fieldhouse because it's always at Ford Fieldhouse. So yeah, I'm going with the Lions.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Lions too. They have a pretty decent record on Thanksgiving. And I think it's just gonna be too much firepower offensively, honestly, with the two running backs and Amon St. Brown, Sam Laporta, Jameson Williams. Too much offensive firepower for Green Bay. Green Bay, they had an okay draft, but they didn't really do anything to me like to move the needle. I also want to see how Matthew Golden is going to perform on the big stage too.
Yeah, I think that you got they got a nice receiving core,
Yeah, they got a good collection of receivers.
and they're all
Yeah,
relatively young, so they can grow with each other. And I think Jordan Love is only got 22, 23, somewhere
I
in that
think
area.
so.
But he's still young himself, so you got
Yeah,
nothing
it
but
might be like 24.
24.
Yeah, I think he's 24.
Yeah, bro, you got nothing but time.
Yeah,
You can grow with them as long as the contracts are relatively decent for everybody around. You can still grow with them.
yep. Uh, Next game we have is Kansas City Chiefs versus Dallas Cowboys.
That's an odd one. And the reason why I think nobody expected for the Kansas City and the Cowboys to be they did it then. But I feel like the Kansas City Chiefs are gonna outplay the Dallas Cowboys. But I really want it to be a great game. But with all the injuries that the Cow got going on, coming from the quarterback position, it's gonna be hard. Dan Bland, he just came back from injury. Uh, Trayvon Diggs, he's still kind of injury prone. Y'all got Rebel, who I like by the way. Um, but are you gonna put him as a slot receiver, or are you gonna have him guard your best player? What like he's gonna be a slot receiver? I mean a slot corner, a nickel. But I'm just saying.
Yeah. Um, I agree with you. It depends on the health of our secondary, I think, because if our secondary is healthy, then they can probably make it interesting. But if our secondary is not healthy, we battered up and bruised still, and Trayvon Diggs is not back from his ACL rehab,
Hmm.
then we're gonna be in trouble. But if Trayvon Diggs does play, then I like to see how him, Bland, and Revel stack up against Kansas City's offense. But
Yeah, I
the
agree.
key to that game is we gotta pressure Patrick Mahomes. We gotta sack him.
Yeah,
Michael
that
Parsons,
and
Michael Parsons doesn't have a good day.
y'all gotta score fast. Like, cause they're gonna be on a revenge mission. Especially after what happened at the Super Bowl, and everybody was like, "Dang, the Chiefs trash, Patrick Mahomes trash." He gonna be out for blood.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought that man was
definitely.
nice.
Yeah, it's gonna. I think it's gonna be a good game. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. I think it's gonna be close.
Yeah, and to me, I feel like that's what you want. Like you want a close game in in the playoff. I mean, not in like close to the playoffs. You want close games.
Yeah,
It makes the game more entertaining.
yeah, it does.
Because if
And
it's a
it's
blowout, you're
Thanksgiving
gonna be
too.
like, man, I could go get some nachos or something with this. I could have been
But
watching you or something.
yeah, it's Thanksgiving, man. They gotta bring it. Like, it have to be a good game. But it's gonna be Patrick Mahomes' first game at AT&T Stadium. So
Really?
yeah,
They ain't never played there.
nope.
So have y'all really played? Cause y'all ain't played them like that, huh?
I think we only played them one at a time. That was like 3 or 4 years ago.
And they were at home.
Yeah, we was at Arrowhead.
That's crazy.
Yep. So he gonna definitely try to put off a show. He from Texas. All his family probably gonna be at the game. Yep.
No.
All right, we're gonna move over to the last game of for Thanksgiving lineup. You got the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens.
That should be a good game. Overall, it should be a good game. It should be a good game. But I'm leaning towards Baltimore. I don't think Joey B and them gonna get it done. It might be close, but Baltimore gonna edge it out in the end.
Yeah. Baltimore, they balanced on both sides, offense and defense. I still don't trust Cincinnati's defense. And
Yeah,
they
heck, they still
drafted,
gotta get Henderson his contract. So that's still putting them behind on a ball.
yep. I definitely would have prioritized him since he's y'all best defensive player and y'all best pass rusher.
If you want to get to the breakdown,